5 toxic habits you must remove if you truly want respect in life. And let me tell you, the moment you drop these, the world will look at you differently. Respect is not about looking strong, it is about being strong. Drop these habits and watch the world shift. When you over-explain yourself, you give people permission to question your worth. The more you justify, the weaker your stance becomes. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a truly confident person explaining their choices like they were in a courtroom? Do you think the lion in the jungle roars to convince the deer that he is king? No, he just is. The moment you start explaining your every action, you invite doubt into the conversation. Imagine this. You decide to take a break from social media for your mental health. Someone asks, why aren't you online anymore? Instead of saying, because I wanted to focus on myself, you start giving a full breakdown. Oh, I've been really overwhelmed with work, and I read this article that says too much social media is bad for the brain, and I feel like I waste so much time scrolling, so I just thought maybe I should take a break. Stop. Look at the difference. When you simply say, I just felt like it. That's it. No room for questioning, no room for debate. When you explain too much, people sense hesitation, and hesitation breeds doubt. Picture another scenario. You decide not to attend a family gathering because you need rest. The moment you say no, someone asks why. And you feel the pressure. So you start giving an essay about how work has been exhausting, how you haven't slept well, how you have too much on your plate. And suddenly they start questioning you. Oh, come on, it's just one evening. You always do this. You never make time for family. But if you had just said, I won't be able to make it, and left it at that, they would have had nothing to push against. The more reasons you give, the more ammunition they have to challenge you. Look at the most powerful people in the world, leaders, visionaries, even celebrities. Do you ever see them over-explaining? No. Because they understand the power of a firm statement. The moment you start justifying, you lose authority. Think of it like this. Imagine a luxury brand. Does Rolls-Royce ever explain why their cars are expensive? Do they write long essays convincing people to buy them? No, they simply exist. And people respect the brand because it doesn't beg for approval. Now, apply this to your life. Say you start a new habit. Maybe waking up at 5 a.m. to work on your goals. Your friends ask, why are you doing this? Instead of saying, well, I read somewhere that successful people wake up early and I wanted to try it because I feel like I waste time in the morning. And no, just say, I like it. The less you explain, the more powerful you appear. A person who is sure of themselves does not need to prove it to anyone. You don't see a diamond apologizing for shining too bright. You don't see a mountain explaining why it stands tall. Think about a time in school or work when you made a simple decision. Maybe you didn't want to participate in a group event. The moment you said no, people bombarded you with questions. If you started over-explaining, they pressured you even more. But if you had just said, I'm not interested, and left it at that, they would have had nothing to latch onto. This is what separates those who are respected from those who are walked over. And the worst part, when you over-explain, people stop taking you seriously. Imagine a boss who keeps explaining every rule he makes, trying to justify why it's necessary. His employees start questioning. If he has to explain so much, maybe even he isn't sure about it. But a strong leader simply says, this is the new rule. That's it. And people follow. People follow. Now look at your own life. Where are you over-explaining? With your family, your friends, at work? Every time you feel the urge to justify, take a step back. Ask yourself, would a powerful person explain this much? If the answer is no, then stop talking. Think about a relationship where one person always feels the need to explain themselves. Maybe a girlfriend constantly justifying why she wants some alone time, or a boyfriend over-explaining why he didn't text back immediately. It weakens them, because the moment you start explaining, you put yourself in a lower position. And here's a truth that will change your life. People respect those who are certain of themselves. If you respect your own decisions, others will too. But if you keep explaining, you tell them, I need your approval to feel okay with my choices. And that, it's a sure way to lose respect.